The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Maldini with a definite foul there. Oh, nearly. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's well positioned here. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Bale. Now it's Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal! Bale! Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Del Piero. And he's definitely on chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Utrecht have their second corner now. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception. Maldini. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Van Dijk cuts it out. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Schneider. Vitinha. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Del Piero. Park Ji-sung. Now, what about a counter-attack? Juve. Can he get onto this? A quick look, thought, and the shot!
Utrecht definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Maldini. To Schneider. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Diaz receives it in. Oh, good effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. It's Schneider! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Schneider can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Vitinha. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And he's had a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then. Utrecht have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Some really good ball movement. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager...
Decent chance! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The goal scored for Manchester United.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
De Bruyne aims beyond the defence. That is good alertness. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. It's Bale! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Schneider is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Bale being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Vieira. Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0. Cannavaro. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Duke showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's got away. And the finish! He's got a goal! Utrecht back in business. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him.
Now he's off and running.
Number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution in progress.
De Bruyne. Now it's Drogba. Well, that's well spotted. Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here,
Coming
both at the same time. Are somewhat off target.
25, Bullets. Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Utrecht really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pull it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foot in. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And pull it! Rude Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Lovely, now then. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he was quick to react.
5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Utrecht have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Cannavaro. Hakimi. Now it's Drogba. And it's Rosicki. That ball looks a good one. Caught offside that time. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
For each block.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, a guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing...
And the shot! And again! Goal! Manchester United! And he celebrates his 30th goal. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in, spread neatly.
Such good technique.
He's gone for goal! And they've got rid.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the counter is on. Now it's Doué. Doué! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Doué is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And that has been cleared. Syria have the chance to go the other way. And here's Doué. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. The Rossi making good progress. And here's Stojkovic. Cruyff. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And now the breakaway. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Manchester United always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, just skips past his man. Now it's Bale. It's Bale! Against the crossbar. Crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. And here's Kokchu. That pass isn't the best. Jupe just eases him off the ball. And they win it back again. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! It's hit the upright. That's going to go a long way. Jupe! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Ibrahimovic. Maldini does well not to be outdone there. It's a good foot in there. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Kokchu.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Stojkovic. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's lofted through here. Doué is in a really good position out wide. And that's a throw-in. Hazard. Juke going about things with real menace. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bale with a real chance here. Bale! It's a loose ball. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their third corner. Hazard! Nearly, but not quite. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Bale. Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's Bale. Strong running down that left flank. Mbappe! Cruyff! That's an excellent interception. Juke, spread to the right. That has ended up in no man's land. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Manchester United just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Juke. Now it's Bale. Now it's Kukçu. Oh, he's... Kukçu! Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. The message is clear. Not shot, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Bale. That ball looks a good one. Cruyff going after that. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. He's having a hit! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely weighted ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hakimi. Maldini. Doué gets on his bike and on the move. Doué. De Rossi. And it's Rijkaard. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. A corner it is then. Corner number 4 coming up here. Cannavaro gets it away. And he whips it in. Bale. Now it's Stojkovic. He's having a pop! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. 2 fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. Stojkovic.
Syria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
The less said about that pass, the better. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, shooting chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And that is out of play. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Drogba. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Substitution.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cannavaro. And it's Hakimi. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, played right into his path. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. Raya to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Gehi can clear it away. Can he get it through? And this is Bale. He is through here. Deftly away. It's gone for a throw-in. That has not gone well. Ibrahimovic. Plays a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Shapes to shoot! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done.
We are done.
Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to...
Скоро взаимно тргани се, Бога ми, от страна на паприката. Старът писалица. Братчо. Šta je bre sve ovo, al halal, al dal mi je brate sve u Siriju. Al halal.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Roberto Carlos. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lobbed in behind. Nicely worked. Diouf. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Hakimi. Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Pele, in with the challenge. Now it's Bale.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Joe! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Hakimi.
Kong and Hanoi always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Tries one from range! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. Xavi Alonso. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Raya sends that a long way.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. That has not gone well. Kökçü. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And he cuts out the supply. Looking to play him in. He's found space here. And it's Messi. And that's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The most accurate pass. No, that's been intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. Pele. And he's gone looking for safety. Diouf. Diouf. Crunching tackle. Van Dijk. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pele gets into a good position. Great challenge, timed to perfection. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Xavi Alonso, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And here's Bale. He has found a way through. Bale purring through the gears. Xavi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bale, chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And he's being shifted off it.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Knocks it out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Menu is fouled. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Parma really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Number 2.
So right back into the action.
Coming on the field is...
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign.
It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckenbauer. Pele bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Kukçu. Messi. Yamal. This is a promising build-up. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Parma really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution in progress.
Parma can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Menu up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Towering header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Kvaratskhelia. Berry. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Menu. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Palmer, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Yamal tries a shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Kong and Hanoi have taken the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Neymar's cross. That's a sharp pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Looking for the run. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Bale clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Drogba. Oh, that's fabulous. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Shoots! Oh, good finish. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Neymar really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Palmer, restore parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Bale, and he's worked it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played out wide. Knocks it into space. And that's a throw-in. Xavi Alonso. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Menu. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Messi. Oh, that's nice. And Messi! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Gorgeous. And we're done. Palmer, perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more
Just a quick
slugfest than
announcement.
a...
It is now.
Push! They deserve what is yours, honestly. Never know. Never know. Esta mala pausa para na Stalin.